All praises, all honor, all glory be unto Yahweh. Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rukah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, salutation to all our Akim doing and pushing this word in sincerity and truth worldwide, and a sincere shalom to the elect. Now I wanted to let me just play it, read. We already read this before, but, let me just go straight to the point because he just says at the end here. There you go. There's no segment of the population that has a greater history of violence. Okay, and that's Esau Edom. Okay, this was his blessing from time. Yeah, exactly. Let's get that real quick. This was part of his blessing to live by that sword. But one thing that he had in his heart for us was that hatred. Okay, this is what he said right here. Genesis chapter 27 and verse 40. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shall serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Oh, Salakia, I wanted it in, I'll just read it NLT Salakia. From that time on, Esau hated Jacob because their father had given Jacob the blessing, and Esau began to scheme. I will soon be mourning my father's death, then I will kill my brother Jacob. Okay, this is something that's been in his heart. Cain and Abel. Okay, this is from the beginning, man. The Lord set it up like this. Okay, and yes, there's nobody in the world that has such a level and history record of violence than this wicked man. Okay, and we know this by the scriptures, by the records, by what Yahweh Shem Yahushai has given us in the scriptures and records to know. Okay, and we're seeing it today. It's playing out right in front of us. We could see, what they done to us in slavery. We could see today, hangings in the south, sundown towns, right? Micah chapter 2 and verse 1. What sorrow awaits you who lie awake at night, thinking up evil plans? You raise up at dawn and hurry to carry them out, simply because you have the power to do so. Yeah, Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He has the power right now. He has powers. He has those miracles where he rained down fire from heaven, right? The MOTB and various other miracles, right? The Lord gave him all that ability right now. And all of those things that he's prepared is as a net he's going to fall into. He's digging that ditch, and all those things are going to come down upon him. When you want a piece of land, you find a way to seize it. Salakia, when you want someone's house, you take it by fraud and violence. You cheat a man of his property, stealing his family's inheritance, okay? And that's exactly how Edom is, okay? There's no denying it, okay? This is a violent man, all right? From the tomb to the womb, all right? Let me get that real quick. Yeah, Habakkuk chapter 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not aright in him, but the just shall live by faith. Yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keep it at home, who enlarges his desires hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and taunt in proverb against him, and say, Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his, how long? And to him that leadeth himself with thick clay. Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them, because thou hast spoiled many nations, and the remnant of the people shall spoil thee because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein. Okay? That's right, because you're a violent man. Okay? You're a bloody man. Okay? There's nobody in the world that's more bloody than you. Okay? And look what you're doing with your troops. You're occupying every man's land with your military. All right? All up in these people's places. Let's go to Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city, it is full of lies and robbery, and the prey departed not. Okay? Woe to the bloody city. That's why I said, woe to the bloody man. That bloody man is Esau Edom. Okay? He goes around with that sword conquering, that blessing that was given to him in Genesis. So it tells you in the end that Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning that followeth. Okay? 2 Ezra chapter 6 and 9. So we in the end. And this is the bloody man. Okay? He's waged wars across the world. Since America was set up, they've been in so much wars, man. They're engaging in wars right now. All right? Numbers chapter 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. Right? So your get back, the woe that be unto you, your blood is going to be spilled. Okay? Your nephews are going to be torn. Just like it says, let me get this real quick. Psalms 39, let me see. 37. Tells you right here, O daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stone. So you're going to get cruelty at for all the wickedness that you've been doing, okay? So woe unto you, bloody man, okay? Because you are the bloody man of the world, man. Everywhere you go, you wage war. You're like a baby, I want it, give me it, Genesis 9 and 6. If anyone takes a human life, that person's life will also be taken by human hands. For Yahweh made human beings in his own image. Okay? So eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Alright? Eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth. Yeah, it says there in verse 5, and I will require the blood of anyone who takes another person's life. Okay? And if a wild animal kills a person, that animal gotta die too. Alright? So, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, Esau. Keep that same energy. Alright? Oh, bloody man that thou art. The whole world is fed up with you, man. This is why the Lord said that he knoweth to reserve the wicked to that day of destruction, roughly phrasing. Romans chapter, you are the wicked of the wicked of the wicked. All right, Romans chapter 3 and verse 13. Their throat is an open sepulchre. With their tongues they have used deceit. The poison of an ass is under their lips, whose mouth is full of cursing and bitterness. Their feet are swift to shed blood. That's right. When you get in an argument with East, that's it. And 2/3 have adopted their ways. All right. Want to be like him. You don't give me this, I got the gun, I'm going to take your life. Right? They're influenced by his philosophies. They've drunken that juice, right? Their feet are swift to shed blood. Destruction and misery are in their ways. And the way of peace, they have not known it. What's in our ways? Righteousness, man. Okay? But if you want to join hand in hand with these people, destruction and misery are in their ways. It tells you in Baruch, miserable were the countries that we served, miserable was she that had them in captivity. These people are naturally a miserable fucking people. Even these heathens got their thing. But Esau, Edom is like a dead, dry bone, man. Even if he threw him in water, it wouldn't give him life. And the way of peace they have not known. Remember, the scriptures tell you, and he is as death. Cannot be satisfied, man. And the way of peace they have not known. They rejected the way of peace. What have you to do with my statutes? Right? Toss the instruction book behind their back. And we know today the Lord set it up for us to serve him and them to be the unprofitable ones and us to be the profitable ones, right? There's no fear of Yahweh before their eyes, and that's right. They're coming in the mindset of who? Pharaoh. Exodus chapter 5 and verse 2. And Pharaoh said, Who is Yahweh that I shall obey his voice to let Israel go? And know not Yahweh, neither will I let Israel go. So he didn't fear him, right? Just like Esau, Edom. They don't fear God. They don't. You could stand and chant and stomp your feet all you want, okay? They don't care. There's no fear of God before their eyes, man. You talking all this God stuff, they're like, yeah, yawning in your face and shit, laughing, doing the most, making parodies. We know they don't believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Obadiah 1 and 10, For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Because what's going to happen when you go down to 18, they're going to be gathered up eventually after 1,000 years that we use them and possess them and, build enough with them and whatnot. Not with them, making them do the building. Don't get it twisted. I want nobody. See, he said that they're going to be building with us. No. They're going to be our slaves, okay? He's still going to be